So shout out to all my real ones who joined our business boot camp room. Today we're studying the $100 million leads, and sometimes you gotta do warm outreach, cold outreach, post free content, or run paid ads. We've been doing a lot of cold outreach, a lot of free content, and some warm outreach too. But sometimes you gotta, you gotta work with your clients, build your clientele, and check this out. Just like night shift when we were doing business. We're selling phones. We're putting phones on a board, just points back to back, boom. And then in night shift, that song that we released, focus on business, on selling phones and jewelry. We said one of the lines that even Alex quotes right here from Gary V popularized, the jab, 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 right hook. And then in night shift, I said had to hustle like Gary V, jab, 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 right hook. And that was a business line on night shift because I was hustling. And that was back in the day. But that's on the Wish You Were Mine album. And that's kind of based on this same core concept right here to number 2, post free content part 2 to monetize your audience. If you give, like how we've been doing over here, breaking down all this free content and giving, then sometimes you might run into, some new clients. And that's the jab, jab, jab. The jab, jab, jab is the giving, posting content, giving secret giveaways. And then the right hook is when this is business terminology, not street terminology. The right hook in business is when you finally make the sale. So you might have your client, your customer, but they might not be ready to buy the phone yet. They might have missed their paycheck. Your girl, she might be doing gotta get her life together, and I gotta get my life together. But then you gotta still keep shooting jump shots. That's the cold calls, because sometimes your customer, that's a big time customer right there, but they're just not ready. So you keep hitting them with the jab, jab, jab. And then the right hook is when they finally are like, yup, let me buy them. And then that's business 101. Because sometimes you might have potential customers. Even in your relationship, you might know your girl or your man. But then, there's still a potential customer that you still got to keep outreaching to them to build up. That doesn't necessarily mean that your customer doesn't want to buy what you have. They might need a new cell phone too still, or a new computer, but they just might not be ready at that exact moment. So you still got to keep the jump shots going, the jab, 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 the swish, swish, and then boom, you hit them with the right hook, and then you finally make that money, and then boom. This is how you do the warm outreach, cold outreach, post free content, and run ads. But if you just starting on zero and starting in the game, the best way is to post free content to the public, but you cannot be shamed. So if you start here, that's something you could do. But if you kind of shame, you could do other different ways too. So that's business 101 right there, or even, just business in general. But this is what this page and this breakdown goes into. So shout out to Gary. Shout out to Alex. This book right here. Shout out to my dog, LL. We're just putting up points on the board. And this is a good concept right here to give until they ask. So this concept right here too made me feel R&B mood. So it made me feel like a purple light. So we've been doing secret giveaways, and even for Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a secret cold outreach, warm outreach giveaway. And this right here is mastering the give to ask ratio in business, because there's 4 quadrants even in this core 4 right here. So boom.